We're back in Da Nang for the second time this year and we're absolutely loving it. This city by the beach has some seriously competitive accommodation prices compared with other countries in Southeast Asia. We get a lot better value for money, particularly in Da Nang, than anywhere else we've travelled to this year. So in today's video, we'll show you the apartment that we're renting that is 45 metres square and it only cost us $480 for 1 month. Plus, we'll show you around the awesome neighbourhood that we're staying in. So we're actually in the reception area now. So the reception staff are working here from 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 in the evening. We actually arrived at about 10:30, but we got a message on Airbnb explaining that the security staff work 24 hours, so it was really easy to check in. I think we got here about 10:30. Let's jump in the lift. So we're on the 6th floor and there's actually 8 floors I think in the whole building, so let's go up and have a look at the room. We've been here now about 2 weeks and we're really surprised with how clean the place is. It's really clean, the staff are amazing. It gets cleaned once a week. But with Airbnbs, when we stayed in Bangkok and when we've stayed in, I think in Malaysia, we didn't have any cleaning included, so it's lovely once a week for somebody to come, clean the room, change the bedding, give us fresh towels. It's just heaven. So we're here on the 6th floor, and this is room 601. So when you open the door, hi Jerry. So you can see straight away everything is really clean and it's just really bright. So all of the walls here are painted white and the building actually isn't that old. I think maybe this was built about 2 years ago, so it hasn't been used that much. So as you walk in, it's a living room stroke dining room all in one. So you've got the kitchen area here and you've got a hob, so if you're planning on doing a little bit of cooking, there's the hob here, extractor fan, you've got a kettle, and then it's stocked with everything that you need. So I think 2 people can stay here, maybe 3, because there's a sofa bed as well. So you've got all of your things here, such as plates, cups, cutlery, etc. And then we've got a fridge freezer here, which is a really good size, perfect for 2 people. And it's also got a microwave down here as well. Oh, and of course, when you're in places such as Southeast Asia, we don't drink from the tap, but you can buy water from downstairs, and I think it is 40,000 Vietnamese dong for a bottle of that. And then in this area, so this is a sofa bed. This converts, we haven't tried doing that, but that's a decent size. And then over here, we've got a television, which has never been switched on so far yet. And Jerry's working here. So the good thing for Jerry and I is we both work from home. So there's a table here for Jerry so he can do a little bit of work. And then in the bedroom, which is separated from the living room, there's also another desk in there. And what's really nice is with this, there's a divider between the living room and the bedroom. So if there's 2 of you and one of you wants to go to bed a little bit earlier, you don't need to be disturbed by the lights being on in the same room. So I'll take you out here on the balcony, and on the balcony there's actually a washing machine here. So it's just a washer, it's not a washer dryer, but then up here you've got this hanger if you want to dry all of your clothes, and I'll just show you outside here. One of the things that you'll quickly recognise if you do come to Da Nang is the fact that there is a lot of construction, because Da Nang is really developing, which can be a little bit noisy. When our windows closed in the morning, I have to be honest, it doesn't bother us. The noise does start at about 7:30, but if the window's closed, the windows, they're soundproof, so you can't really hear anything. But then look at the floor, so you can see here that it's just really a good quality. Everything just looks really fresh, and like I said before, really bright. There is an air conditioner in the living room, and there's also one in the bedroom. With the electricity isn't actually included in the price. So the $480 that you pay, that will cover you for the rent and the water rates and the cleaning. Now, this bed here is absolutely lovely. It's a king size bed, and I'm not joking, it's really, really comfortable. One of the most comfortable beds we've slept in so far this year. Then there's the built-in wardrobe here, and there's the air conditioner up here. So these, well, I won't show you in the wardrobes because they're a little bit of a mess at the moment. But then over here, as I said before, there's another desk, and the Wi-Fi for anybody who's working from home. We've had no problems with the Wi-Fi, so it's stable, and if you need to do any video calls, it's definitely a good place to be. Yeah, so the chair is also really, really comfortable. So I'll show you now in the bathroom, and the bathroom's quite spacious as well. And as I said before, everything's just really new and very, very modern. So there's the walk-in shower here, and standard, so you've got the rain shower, and then also you've got the shower head here as well. And then there's the sink, etc. here. Nice mirror there for you to get ready in. Come on then, let's go up to the 8th floor. So we're on the 6th, so you can jump in the lift, but it's easy enough just to go up these 2 flights of stairs. Really easy. Okay, so there's actually quite a nice view up here as well, and once I've showed you the rooftop, I'll also show you the neighbourhood that we're staying in. There's a lovely coffee shop just across the road which does salt coffee and coconut coffee, and it's probably the best coffee that I've ever tried. And then we'll take you to the centre. I'm a little bit out of breath. I'll take you to the centre of An Thong, and we'll show you where there's a lot of Vietnamese restaurants, and there's also a lot of international restaurants as well. So whatever cuisine, I'll just catch my breath, whatever cuisine you fancy, you can probably find it in An Thong, and that's only about a 5-minute drive on the motorbike from here. Actually, also with a motorbike as well. So we've rented a motorbike for a month, and for a month it cost us $50 for the month, which is so cheap. It's cheaper than anywhere else that we've stayed so far. But there's a daily rate as well. So I think for the daily rate, I'm jumping from Vietnamese dong in US dollars, it's 120,000 Vietnamese dong a day, and it'll be on the screen how much that would be for a month. So let's have a look. So the swimming pool here, so it's perfect. So it's big enough for you to do lengths. So there can't be a lot of people up here at any one given time. So there's 2 beds just behind me here. And then over here on this side, there's 2 chairs. And then there's this lovely egg chair, which is so cozy. Just sitting in there, just relaxing, reading a book. For me, that is heaven. Yeah, so you can probably see over here that this is where there's some construction going on at the minute. Like I mentioned before, it can be a little bit noisy, but if your bedroom window's closed, it's not too bad. So yeah, it's really quiet and peaceful actually in this area. It's not right in the centre, because if you do want to be right in the centre, it's only 5 minutes on the motorbike. But we'll go down there, I'll show you the neighbourhood, and I'll show you the beach and An Thong once we're finished here. So we actually think for $480, this is an absolute bargain, and I would have no questions to ask about staying here the next time we're in Da Nang. It just feels like home really, really quickly. It's really quiet and peaceful. So I'm going to take you back down now, grab Jerry, and then we're going to go for a coffee. There's a coffee shop in the street which is called Essence. Let's go down and have a look. Now, I think this coffee shop only sells drinks, and I've tried the salt coffee here and the coconut coffee, and I've never had salt coffee or coconut coffee in any other country, and I have to say I'm obsessed. I need to drink it every day. Hello. Can I order 1 coconut coffee and 1 egg coffee, please? Thank you. It comes with its own bowl of ice, so you can just put the ice in. This one's the egg coffee, so I'll put some ice in here. Honestly, it's so delicious. You have to try this. It's really frothy, isn't it?
Look like now you are the expert of the Buisness coffee.
I've had that many. I've had at least 10. It's so rich and so creamy. Vietnamese coffee is 100% hands down my favourite coffee. It's almost like having a dessert. It's that creamy. Come on. Oh, this one looks big. Yeah, I think so.
Can I dig?
Yes. Oh. Oh, that's just incredible.
Coconut nice. But for me, I like the creamy egg more. And it's a little bit salty. So for the next time, I don't need to order just salt coffee. For me, creamy egg salt is very good. I like it.
I'm really surprised that coconut coffee isn't a thing worldwide. It needs to be. I think I'll put just a little bit more ice in. I love them both, but that coconut one is just absolutely delightful. So as you can see, I like Vietnamese coffee a lot. Walk around these streets in An Thong. There's pretty much something here for everyone. There's loads of different options with food and there's tons of coffee shops. And as we mentioned earlier, the coffee in Vietnam is absolutely delicious. But yeah, you can find Indian restaurants, Italian restaurants, there's sushi, Korean barbecue, there's an English afternoon tea place, lots of places where you can get bún chả Hanoi. The list is a lot longer than that. There's vegan restaurants here as well. We haven't tried any of the vegan restaurants yet, but we will within the next few days. We've stopped at a place today which is called Kin Kin, and we're going to have some Thai food. Before you ask, why are you eating Thai food when you're in Vietnam? We have been eating Vietnamese food, but we also like our home comforts as well, and we found this place and the food here. Jerry, what do you think?
It tastes like Thai food, similar to Thai food, but good enough. The taste is very good.
Yeah, so quite often when we travel to other countries, we do often go to a Thai restaurant, and the Thai food, sometimes it's just not as nice as what it is in Thailand, and that's normal. But here, I think the owner is also from Thailand, and the food is really, really tasty. For example, a pad Thai is 50,000 dong, or if you want a red curry, a green curry, a yellow curry, a massaman curry, they're 60,000 dong. So the prices are really, really cheap, and the food is delicious.
I think the price here is not very expensive. It starts from 30 or 40. So yeah, the good price and the taste is similar to Thai. Every time when we miss Thai food, we always come here. Oh, surprise.
Same taste.
Similar taste. Really Thai taste.
Feel like you're back in Chiang Mai?
I feel like I'm back in Khon Kaen, the northeast of Thailand.
Of course, one of the best things about staying in Da Nang at this apartment is the fact that if you do rent a motorbike, within 5 minutes you would arrive at this gorgeous beach. So there's two beaches here. There's Me Ann Beach and Me K Beach, and it's a huge long stretch of beach, and on a weekday it's actually not that busy, but I'm going to take you down onto the beach now and let you see what the beach is like. It's lovely, and considering how lovely it is, how quiet it is absolutely gorgeous. It's dramatically different on a weekend though. In the evening at about 4-5 o'clock, a lot of local families come down on the beach to play, and it's actually really good. It's if you like people watching and just seeing all the local people enjoying themselves, then I would definitely head down on an afternoon. One other thing as well, we haven't actually been here in the morning, but I have read that the sunrise here is absolutely stunning, but it happens at about 5:30 in the morning, and for us, getting up at 5 o'clock has proven to be a challenge, but I'm going to aim to do it at least once before we leave. Come on down on the beach. And I can see that there are a few red flags dotted along the beach. So I think there are some parts where you can swim, but there's actually a sign, I can see a sign just in front of me that says no swimming. So just be mindful, because I think the current might be a little bit strong here. But I have swam in this beach, but I just think on certain days the current must be a little bit stronger. There's a few water sports that you can do on this beach as well. So there's a banana boat just in front of me. I can see a few jet skis, and I also think you can do parasailing. So yeah, you can go up with, can't remember the word, and you can also do parasailing here. Oh, and I've noticed people as well having a surf lesson before. So if you're a surfer and you want to have a lesson, or you want to rent a board and you want to take it out, you can also do that here. But considering it's September, like I said earlier, we were expecting a lot of rain, and it's only rained a few times in the evening. So I would highly recommend coming to Da Nang in September, because the weather is proving to be absolutely lovely. And I think that's about it for this video. So Da Nang is definitely competitive when it comes to renting accommodation. Now of course, the accommodation that we're renting, because we rented it just for a month on Airbnb, the price is really competitive, but anyone who's coming to stay here for a longer term, say 3 months or 12 months, then of course if you're renting longer term, you will get a better price. I have heard of a couple of sites called Da Nang Landlord and Dot Property. They seem to be two good places to look for somewhere more long term. You'll probably get maybe 10%, 20% less than that if you're renting something more long term. And we're just going to stop for another coffee and just enjoy this beach. But thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.